Good morning. It's Good News Friday. I have good news for you who are single. If you want to find a partner, maybe want to find a partner who's a pure blood, somebody who's awake, in Sweden at least. There's now a dating site for people who are awake. It's called Wake Up Single. It's pretty big already, and it's growing. Now, I believe this is the future. We learned something over the last 3 years. We learned something about our fellow citizens. I couldn't imagine being in a relationship with somebody who's not awake. That would be terrible. I talk about freedom and having a choice, listening to yourself. And my partner talks about media. Oh, you have to listen to media and the authorities. You need to do what you're told. That would be unbearable. I know some examples. Not many, but I know some. Some people broke up because of this. I think maybe it's worse than having different religions. I think it is. Right, so that's good news. Dating site, Wake Up Single. Maybe you can find it also in your country. Right, ventriloquist Jeff Dunham. I'm sure you've seen this guy. Very good ventriloquist. This guy with the puppet. I know he did something called, I think it was Ahmed the Terrorist. Very funny stuff. Now he did a job on Joe Biden. It's so funny. I thought, I have to see this. And it was great to see the audience, the reaction. It was very good reaction from the audience. I think maybe the comedians, they are starting to understand this is good material. The globalists, they are terrible, but they are sort of funny too at the same time. I saw this guy in Canada, comedian. He was doing a number on Trudeau. Very funny. So, it's good material. Comedians, get on it. We need to laugh about these guys, the globalists. They hate it when we laugh at them. Of course they do. Right, so now this Oxford story, which is just amazing. Oxford, England, they said that we want climate lockdown. I did a video about this. And then they said, no, we are not doing this. So I thought I have to read this. Right? Maybe it's wrong, It's amazing, this stuff. I'll post a link to this article. The local authorities in Oxford, they came out about this lockdown, climate lockdown story. This story is all over the place. A lot of people talk about it, right? So they said, we have to do something. So they said, no, we are not doing this at all. And then they explained what they are doing. And it's what they are doing. You see, I was mind-blowing. They wanted to explain it. They said, no, you can still move around, it's fine. And then they talked about what's going to happen. They say there will be 6 traffic filters. Oxford will be divided into regions, right? And there will be 6 traffic filters inside Oxford. Up to 100-day passes per year will be offered to residents and businesses affected by the changes, right? Enabling them to travel through the filters without penalty. So exactly what we talked, what we said, that's what they are doing. And they say, with the restricted zones monitored by automatic number plate recognition cameras, residents in Oxford will be able to apply for a permit, allowing them to drive through the traffic filters for up to 100 days per year. Residents in remaining parts of the country, in the remaining parts of the county, of course, will be eligible for a permit to drive through the filters 25 times a year. So exactly what they said that they are not doing, that's exactly what they are doing. It's amazing. And they say, well, you can still move around. If you want to get from this part of Oxford to that part, you can go around. You know? Right. Crazy, isn't it? So the good news here is that they had to do this. You know, they had to come out and say these things. And they are even more foolish now. That's what I think. Because they are basically saying, you know, are you going to kill that person? No, I'm not going to kill that person. So what are you doing with this gun? Well, I'm going to kill that person. You know, that's the level we're talking about here. It's amazing. I'll post, did I say this? I'll post a link to this article. You can check it out if you want. They are doing it. Right. Have a good weekend. Be good.